Come on now, Ahmed, come closer, Ahmed.
You better not bite me, bro. Today we're cooking an entire camel. Today we're in Qatar, heading deep into the desert for an adventure I'll never forget. What we're about to experience isn't just rare, it's one of the most unique dishes I've ever had the chance to try. And joining me in today's video and taking me around is Fahd al-Bashri, an absolute food force in Qatar, and he's been absolutely killing it.
You're most welcome, Habibi.
Taslam ya
Camel is traditionally prepared, during weddings, and to have honor guests like you.
I appreciate it,
Habibi.
thank you. Oh, breakfast.
Breakfast in the middle of the dessert, please. This is like pancake.
عمي محمد تفضل.
Qatari pancake.
هذا عسل.
عسل, yeah. Pure
بسم الله. This is a very specially Qatari dish. This is belalit, which is a sweet noodle.
Noodles, yeah.
And then they actually put eggs on top, and it looks like there's some saffron strands in there. Bismillah. Before we pick the camel that we're gonna eat, we're gonna drink some of its milk. And this is, let's just say, this is the amuzbush. You gotta try a little bit of the milk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a small sip, bro. I'm not drinking a cup. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's bedek. No, you have to drink. You're over here making me drink. It's really good. It gives you a nice little mustache.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough.
They warn you that if you're not used to it, you might be.
You will sleep on the toilet. Yalla.
Why is he making that sound?
Yalla. He's calling the female.
يعني basically Allah يعينها.
Yeah.
خلاص والله تم do the thing.
Try it, man.
I actually don't know how.
يلا.
كيف؟
Yalla.
I actually don't know what to do. So right now the camel is on its way to get properly processed in a very humane way. Watching the camel get separated from the herd was a tough thing to witness, but seeing how the camel was humanely slaughtered gave me a deeper respect for where our food comes from. And with that respect in mind, we're heading south of Qatar into the desert where we'll be cooking the camel at our campsite. So we just got to the bus in the south.
Wow. Welcome.
We're in an area called Sea Line, and this is where a lot of the desert activities happen. And this bus is absolutely massive. Like, the tire is literally as big as me. And right now we're gonna go to the desert location. We're gonna actually cook the camel. Bro, I thought it was gonna be stable because it's so big and the tires are huge, but it's so bumpy. Whoa! Wallah, I'm about to throw up. Yeah, never again. That was miserable. I'm gonna freaking throw up.
Because you are not used to it.
I need more camel milk. So right now we're actually getting ready to cook the camel, and as the fire starts you could tell the smoke is literally clean. And that's like another thing I learned from Texas barbecue is they look for like a clean smoke that's not polluted, it's not black, it's not super dark, and that's gonna result in good food.
قول لنا يا أخي. الله يهديك قول لنا.
So in this big old pot we got a bunch of ghee, red onions. Ya salam.
أيوة والطماطم.
Tomatoes. So clearly we're making some really special stock here. So we got So all of this is getting cooked in ghee. We got red onions, tomatoes, some green bell pepper, and it's just slowly toasting in that ghee. And you got this big old wooden spoon just to mix it all around. So we're gonna hit this all with salt just to pull out all the moisture. We're gonna cover it. So you kind of want to just extract all those natural sugars and flavors. They got a special spice mix that they're not telling us.
Qatari mix now.
So we got our, Qatari spice mix, and this is similar to like majboos spice.
Yeah, it's similar.
Similar. Oh, right away you could smell it. And because the heat is so high, fat is already ready with the warm water. Yeah, تفضل. Just to deglaze the bottom of the pot. Bismillah. This is gonna make the, camel taste better because it's gonna be such a strong, masala, if you will, in there.
Exactly.
الآن بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الحين
ظهر الحوار.
Wow.
ظهر الحوار.
هذا اللباني الصغير.
So they actually took the middle where the hump is, and that's like the most prized possession. They said it's gonna be the wagyu of the desert, if you will.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're not finished with the dill and cilantro. We're actually gonna go throw in with a little bit of dried lemon. Give it a very nice concentrated flavor. I've actually used dried lemon before, and it's a phenomenal rice. It gives a nice bitterness, if you will, a desired bitterness. And we want this to cook for quite a bit because we want to render down the fat, and that's gonna make some of the most ultimate rice as well.
ايه بس هو.
So on the bottom of that is cardamom. Yeah, so that is some just beans and water over there. And if you couldn't tell, the coffee was super, blonde. He was looking for a blonde color, and they're filtering it out. Look at the cool little filter through a palm tree, right? So this is a natural palm tree, and it's gonna give it a very special taste. And this stuff is potent. So we're gonna try it. Bismillah. Everything is cooked. Oh, I just burned everything. That's good as hell though. It's been about an hour. First of all, the smell is amazing. And we were summoned back, we got the toes out. And we're about to, talk a little bit about how we're gonna, finish, cooking this. So, if you could see right now, actually, first of all, a lot of the fat got rendered. And right now you could start seeing the meat kind of pulling away from the bones right here. It's a little smoky, but you could kind of see that separation already happening. Every 25 minutes, he's giving it a flip. First of all, for an even cook, and just so you know, it evenly cooks all together. So it looks amazing and it smells amazing. ريحة خرافية ما شاء الله, yeah. So now it's been 3 hours, and if you couldn't tell, the meat has been really wilted down and it's nice and tender, but we have to make the rice. So what we're gonna do is take all of that beautiful liquid that we worked so hard for, and this liquid has a lot of that beautiful fat.
كل المكونات صارت الآن في
والعصارة.
We're gonna add it to this basmati rice.
Yeah.
This basmati.
Yeah.
Bismillah.
Now we'll add the truffle.
White truffle, right?
Yeah, white truffle. Yeah.
Wow. That is premium white truffle that only gets found in September. So if it rains in September,
Yeah, it will get it like in January or February. Yeah. Yeah.
Very early.
Yeah.
Okay, so the white truffle, actually, if it rains very early in the season, which is like a September, a few months later is when it's actually able to be harvested. Oh, that's really
Yeah, you have to try. Bismillah.
Allah. Wow. Oh, that's like, it's gelatinous almost because there's so much fat in there.
Yeah.
And wow, that tastes delicious. And that white truffle in there, I've never had rice with white truffle, which is a very prized possession. So this is a very beautiful, luxurious dish.
Now, what we will do, we'll put it in the foil and we'll put it in the fire. Yeah.
They're putting a bunch of ghee and they're gonna wrap it in the foil and they're gonna throw it into the actual flame.
Hey. خلاص.
So we're gonna try the white truffle. He told me that this is a flavor that I will never forget in my life. We're gonna نحط شوية سمنة.
ايوه.
ها.
يلا قول بسم الله.
بسم الله. Allah. Wow. It's like butter, زبدة. It melts in your mouth. Absolutely amazing. After 4 hours of cooking, it was finally time to plate the food. It had been a long, honestly exhausting day. But standing there in the desert, there was no better feeling than knowing you truly earned the meal you're about to eat. I feel like I'm, living somebody else's culture, even though it's like a part of my culture, but this desert life is different for me.
Ahmed, you are always welcome.
Wallah tislam.
Habibi,
Your generosity and your hospitality is absolutely unmatched.
شوف شلون ما شاء الله لحمتها بيضة. شوفوا how white is it.
Bismillah.
See how white is it.
It's like white.
Meat.
It's fatty. Look at that bite.
Yeah.
And as always,
Bismillah.
يلا يلا اجلسوا.
We ended the night late, eating dinner at 11 p.m., walking through the entire process of humanely slaughtering an animal, then cooking it in an open fire in the middle of the desert. I hope I was able to submerge you in a different culture today, and if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more.